Have you ever wondered how Italy, a country devastated by World War II, transformed into an economic powerhouse within just a few decades? Imagine, a nation in ruins, its cities razed, its economy in shambles, its people on the brink of despair. This was Italy at the end of the Second World War. Yet, within a few short decades, this ravaged landscape was reborn, flourishing into one of the world's leading economies. This astonishing turnaround is often referred to as Italy's economic miracle. But what exactly led to this miraculous recovery? How did Italy navigate the turbulent post-war years to establish itself as a global economic powerhouse? Was it sheer luck, or was there a carefully orchestrated plan, a series of strategic steps that set Italy on the path to prosperity? Join us as we delve into the fascinating journey of Italy's post-war economic miracle. To understand the miracle, we need to take a step back and look at the state of Italy immediately after World War II. Picture a country in ruins, a canvas of destruction painted by the relentless brushes of war. This was Italy in the mid-20th century. The Second World War had left it devastated economically and socially. Its infrastructure was virtually non-existent, its economy was in shambles, and the morale of its people was at an all-time low. The country was in dire straits, grappling with poverty on an unprecedented scale. Unemployment rates were sky-high, with many Italians struggling to find work in a battered economy. The once vibrant streets of Rome, Milan, and Naples were filled with the echoes of desperation as the people tried to pick up the pieces of their shattered lives. Italy's infrastructure, the backbone of any thriving economy, was decimated. Roads, bridges, factories, and homes lay in ruins, a stark reminder of the brutalities of war. The country was in dire need of a comprehensive rebuild, but with an economy on the brink of collapse, the task seemed insurmountable. But, as they say, necessity is the mother of invention. The people of Italy, driven by a will to survive and a spirit of resilience, began to rebuild. They salvaged what they could and started the painstaking process of reconstruction. It was a daunting task, but one they embraced with determination and courage. In this landscape of ruin and despair, Italy was at a crossroads. It could either succumb to the overwhelming challenges it faced, or rise from the ashes and chart a new course for itself. The country chose the latter, embarking on a path of economic recovery and growth that would come to be known as the Italian economic miracle. So, from a country brought to its knees by the ravages of war, Italy began its journey towards becoming one of the world's leading economies. It was a journey filled with challenges and obstacles, but also one of hope and determination. It was from this point of devastation that Italy began an incredible journey of recovery and growth. The first steps towards the economic miracle were rooted in Reconstruction. Imagine a country ravaged by war, infrastructure destroyed, industry brought to a standstill, and the economy in shambles. This was Italy, post-World War II. But from these ashes, Italy rose, and the initial steps toward this resurrection were centered on rebuilding. The task was monumental, the challenge daunting. But the will of the Italian people was unyielding. The first priority was infrastructure. Roads, bridges, railways, factories, and homes all needed to be reconstructed. But how? Italy was grappling with a devastated economy and the nation's coffers were almost empty. Enter the Marshall Plan and the European Recovery Program. These initiatives, launched by the United States, aim to assist European countries in economic recovery. Italy was among the beneficiaries. The injection of funds from these programs played a crucial role in the reconstruction efforts. The Marshall Plan in particular provided funds to rebuild the core infrastructure and also helped to kickstart the Italian industry. The European Recovery Program, on the other hand, focused on reviving the economy. The funds were used to stabilize the Italian currency, the lira, and to boost domestic production. Rebuilding infrastructure and reviving industry were two sides of the same coin. As roads and railways were reconstructed, it enabled smoother transportation of goods. As factories were rebuilt, production lines started rolling. The wheels of the economy began to turn. But reconstruction was not just about bricks and mortar, or machines and factories. It was also about restoring trust and confidence in the Italian economy. The Marshall Plan and the European Recovery Program didn't just provide financial assistance, they also offered a vote of confidence in Italy's potential for economic recovery. With the foundations of a functioning economy in place, Italy was ready to take the next steps towards economic growth. The journey was far from over, but the first steps had been taken. And as we'll see, these steps set the stage for an economic miracle that would stun the world. With the foundations of a functioning economy in place, Italy was ready to take the next steps towards economic growth. The real catalysts of Italy's economic miracle, however, were innovation and industrialization. Our journey takes us to the mid-20th century, where Italy was experiencing an industrial boom. Particularly in the north, cities like Milan and Turin were buzzing with activity. Factories sprang up, churning out goods at an unprecedented rate. But this wasn't just about quantity, it was about quality too. Innovation was the name of the game. Italy was no longer just a country of charming piazzas and enchanting landscapes. It was becoming a hub of creativity and ingenuity, where ideas were transformed into tangible products that would change the world. Take the automotive industry, for instance. Fiat, an Italian car manufacturer, was driving change, literally and figuratively. Their vehicles were not only affordable but were also designed with a unique Italian flair that made them stand out. They were a symbol of Italy's progress, of a nation that was moving forward. Then there was the fashion industry. Italy, particularly Milan, was becoming a global fashion capital. Italian designers were pushing boundaries, creating styles that were bold and innovative. The world watched as Italian fashion houses like Gucci, Prada, and Versace redefined what it meant to be stylish. The appliance industry was another area where Italy shone. Companies like Smeg and DeLonghi were revolutionizing the way people lived with their innovative and aesthetically pleasing products. But this growth and innovation didn't just happen. The state played a significant role in promoting it. Through policies that encouraged investment and technological advancement, Italy's government laid the groundwork for this economic miracle. They understood that for Italy to grow, it had to innovate, and for it to innovate, it had to industrialize. This period of innovation and industrialization was not just about economic growth, it was about transformation. Italy was shedding its old skin and emerging as a global economic powerhouse. It was proving to the world that with the right mix of innovation, industrialization, and state support, even a war-torn nation could rise from the ashes and soar. Through innovation and industrialization, Italy was able to achieve rapid economic growth and transform its economy. The result of these efforts was nothing short of a miracle. Picture a nation, once steeped in the ravages of war, now blooming into an economic powerhouse. This was Italy in the mid-20th century, a period of unprecedented growth and prosperity. During this time, Italy experienced a remarkable economic upswing. The gross domestic product surged, doubling and then tripling in size. This wasn't just a statistical anomaly or a blip on a chart, it was a tangible transformation that affected every corner of the country. Factories hummed with activity, new businesses sprouted like wildflowers, and cities buzzed with the energy of progress. Living standards improved dramatically. Italians, who had once grappled with post-war shortages and poverty, now found themselves in the midst of an economic renaissance. Electricity and running water, once a luxury, became commonplace. Access to education and healthcare widened, creating a ripple effect of social progress. Italians were not just surviving, they were thriving. Unemployment, the bane of any economy, saw a significant decrease. From the ashes of war, new jobs were created, fueling the engine of growth. Italians found work in the booming industries of manufacturing, technology, and services. The workforce became more diverse and dynamic, paving the way for a prosperous middle class. On the international stage, Italy's emergence was nothing short of spectacular. From being a war-torn nation, Italy became one of the world's largest economies. Its products, from fashion to automobiles, became synonymous with quality and style, coveted by consumers worldwide. Italy's economic footprint extended far beyond its borders, influencing global trade and politics. This was Italy's economic miracle, a testament to the power of resilience, innovation, and strategic planning. It wasn't just about rebuilding what was lost, but about dreaming bigger, reaching higher, and creating something extraordinary from the ordinary. It was about turning the impossible into the possible, and in doing so, forever altering the course of a nation's history. The story of Italy's economic miracle offers valuable lessons for today. It's a tale of how a nation, ravaged by war, transformed its economy and emerged stronger. The foundation of this success was strategic planning. The Italian government, businesses, and people collectively envisioned a prosperous future and took measured steps to achieve it. Innovation was another critical ingredient. Italy embraced new technologies and industrialization, thereby creating jobs and stimulating economic growth. Resilience, too, was pivotal. Despite the hurdles, Italy persevered, showing us the power of determination and tenacity in overcoming economic challenges. In conclusion, the miracle of post-war Italy is a testament to the incredible feats we can achieve through strategic planning, innovation, and resilience. It's a reminder that even in the face of adversity, there's always room for growth and progress. As we reflect on Italy's journey, we're reminded of the potential for growth even in the face of adversity. This is Mr. Explainer signing off. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more insightful content.